Hey guys, and welcome to Addictions Number One. How you doing? I'm here with Ninja Bunyip 72,
How's it going?
and this will be Addictions. Um, Guys, today I just want to talk about. Just going to be talking about some stuff. Um, it's interesting to see. Is yours updating for you? This is annoying.
Yeah, it
Just
still says starting soon, but
starting soon. Oh, oh, here it is. It's live now. It's live now. Okay. Okay, it's live now. Um, okay, guys, addictions. What addictions is all about is we are both gamers and sort of such internet users. That sort of crap. Sorry if you hear moving around. Um, it's really just talking about news in the gaming world, the internet in general, what we like to do in our community as of such. What else can I say about it? Nothing else really. Okay. For this podcast, I am, as I said, with Ninja Bunyip 72, and it will be interesting. What do we got first? Okay, first up, we've got some news. The Australian budget. It was it was announced the other day for us here because we are Australians, and it was a bit iffy. There's a lot of things that changed, especially for us at the age we are. It's going to affect us later in life, like higher uni fees, higher cost of living on a single wage, and that sort of stuff. It's really going to hurt us in such a stance as gamers because everything's going to go up. Like everything goes up, all the taxes go up and that sort of stuff. Like I don't know about you, Connor, but it's how do we say it? How do we say it? How do we say
going
it?
downhill.
It is. It's going downhill. Um, and it hurts for us because we can't buy obviously we can't buy games. We can't get our houses. We can't pay for our internet. We can't get decent amount of jobs because we need to get enough experience to get a decent job to get enough money to pay all this shit. And really, it's only up to fuck this over. That's what I think at least. What about you?
Uh, well, I already bought an Xbox One, so it means I'm already going downhill quicker.
Xbox One. Just tweeting that stuff. Sorry. Yeah. Well, it's going downhill. What do we got next? Xbox. The Xbox has gotten a price cut. Coming June 9th. June 9th. Yeah, June 9th. Xbox One is getting a price cut. They're taking
Connect?
the. Yeah, the Connect. That's
Take
it.
the Connect out.
I forgot that for a second. They're taking the Connect then, aren't they? Well, apparently it's getting a buff too. Like it's going to be really competitive with the PS4 as well. So yeah. Well, what is your take on it? Because you obviously have an Xbox One at the moment with the
Well, I
Connect.
mean, yeah, this is bad for me because, I mean, if I just waited like a couple months, I would have got it cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. It's about what nearly $100 cheaper. I know.
So next time I go into EB Games, I will act like I run that place. So I played extra.
Paid extra. What
I will
you
be
get a you
kicking
do
down doors and taking what I want.
you got a day one edition, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Personally, I think the day one edition wasn't really that special. Like it only had writing, and you got access to a couple of things. Got an achievement. How many G was that achievement?
I think it was, I forgot. But I know, like, the control itself just has, like, the day one 2013 on it. So, when I sell it, probably will be worth something.
yeah, it's not really interesting as such. I mean, the price cut means I probably will get my Xbox One and stuff like that. It's really it depends really. It depends on a lot of stuff. Um, I wouldn't. I'm not at the moment. I'm still not convinced on getting a next gen console. That's all I'm saying is I'm still not convinced on getting that next gen console because for me it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, no, no. I'm just hoping this is all working. What are you clicking in the background there?
I'm not clicking anything. I'm looking for some stuff.
Oh, okay. What do we got next? Oh, yes, one of our biggest stories for this podcast is a SCUF controller blowing up in this kid's hands. I was on Twitter the other night, and I get all these retweets from people I follow. There's this SCUF controller with a big hole in the back of it. I think it was an Xbox One one. I can't remember. I think it was. I don't know. Don't hold me to that.
It's a little bit weird to say that.
But this kid, they were accusing him of not having it and not having. Oh, how do we say it? Oh, I'm tired. Not having, not having it. Like it's not his. He just faked it and got it off the internet. Of someone burning it, but then he put his Twitter handle next to it and all blah blah blah. So I still haven't replied, which I find funny.
See, I would have heard this earlier, but I don't have Twitter. So
You're on social bastard.
everyone probably watching is like, oh, look at that guy. He's back in the Stone Age.
Back in the Stone Age. Yeah, well, it gets that way. I mean, you can't really get any better. What else have we got? That's real. Oh, the Wii U. I I know we don't play on the Wii and stuff, but we have to talk about its gaming news. Apparently, the Wii U is getting a successor. I have no idea what it is.
See, now
I,
the Wii U is going in the opposite way from the other consoles.
I just
You see,
take
the
it
other
down
consoles got bigger as the Wii U got smaller. Coincidence?
here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Titanfall Expedition DLC release date announced. I think it's coming. The first map pack in the first map pack in Titanfall is releasing on the 16th of May. I think it is. I can't remember. But yeah, what's your feelings on that? You've obviously watched the trailer and stuff.
You're probably going to get mad at me, but I think I might buy it before I buy the Call of Duty DLC, so...
Oh, you fuck! If anyone doesn't know, Bunyip here, or Connor as we call him, he refuses to buy them because he doesn't get the season pass for Ghosts. And he refuses to buy the DLC. And he's
I'm
like,
probably
oh,
making a smart decision here.
You could have bought the season pass. But I'm like, no, I'm Connor. Oh wait.
Just spend all my money on the Xbox One.
Spend all your money on fucking Captain Price.
Hey, those beard hairs are worth it.
Those
fucking
beard
had
hairs scare me. Those beard hairs scare me. Okay, so what do you think about the Titanfall map hack?
Well, we haven't seen any of it, so there's not that much of a hype for it, shall I say?
Yeah,
Like
Titanfall's
as soon as they release like pictures for it or actual in-game gameplay, people will get more attention. And for the DLC, I mean, it's got to come with more than just map packs, because I don't know. I think gamers want more, because I mean, the guns in Titanfall you only really need one, which is the first one you ever get.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from there. I do. I do.
You couldn't get what I'm coming from because you don't go own it.
Shut up!
Oh, smack
Shut
the
up!
pussy now.
It's because, no, I don't want to get a next gen console. I don't see it as an investment at the moment. Okay, another thing. Sony financials reveal a huge loss. So even with the success of the hugely popular PS4, Sony is still claiming a loss. I'm not going to go into detail on divisions because I really don't know too much about it. But apparently they're laying off staff at Sony gaming divisions and stuff. How do you feel about that?
Does that mean Xbox won the console war then?
No, PS4 is still winning.
I don't know.
You don't know. I don't know. But yeah, well, I see this as personally I think it as a smart move from Sony. So I mean, they're going really well, and obviously they've done a loss, so they're losing somewhere, and if they feel the right need to take stuff off because they're not being productive enough or stuff like that, then that's probably a smart move from Sony, I think.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a calmer-ish type thing. Because, I mean, PS4 was bagging, and by bagging I mean getting, well, making fun of, the Xbox One when it first came out. Or
Yeah,
not even before it came out, they were just when they were releasing some things about it. I think it's just coming to bite them in the ass right now.
you get that way. I mean, well, it's kind of biting them in the ass. I mean, so PS4 has potential. Like, there's a lot of games there that I'm looking at, and I'm like, oh, that game looks good. That game looks good, but they're coming. They're not here yet. While the Xbox One, I mean, I think 2 new games released in the past month on the Xbox One. It's more than the PS4, as far as I know.
So the Xbox One started off weak because it only had like 5
Three,
to 4
three
games.
games.
3 games, Jesus.
COD, Forza, and Battlefield.
Hmm. No, they also had Rise and Rome, so.
Oh no, Wrath and Rome. My partner, 4 games.
You
4
know,
games.
and Forza 5, the game we don't
Yeah.
have.
Shush. I like
Have a look at
Forza.
your game rack, and it probably won't be there, so that's how you know it's.
Oh, no, no. Oh, okay, let's move on. He's bagging at me now. The Xbox One could see a performance boost when it loses the Kinect. Microsoft confirms they've been putting focus on boosting the Xbox One's performance level. For me, this is a huge win for the Xbox One. I mean, losing the Kinect, dropping the price, and buffing it up. That's just, in my eyes, that just puts another brownie point towards the Xbox again. I mean, they still have the fixed operating system and the party system and the chat system and the joining game system and all this other shit. But they're going in the right direction. So I don't see
I actually
any
like
bad
the
thing.
Kinect.
I mean, I know you like the Kinect. You like sit there and
No, I'm just saying it's easy to use. Like, say
the
if you're
voice
like
command.
me,
Yeah, I get the voice
fat
commands
guy
and
who
stuff.
does nothing but sit on games all day.
You're not that big, Connor. But we don't sit on games all day. We don't sit on games all
You're
day.
making me
I mean,
blush.
we don't sit on games all day. I mean, but the performance boost for the Xbox One really brings it up a brownie point in my eyes. I mean, what a PS4 done? I think they've had like 2 updates just to get rid of bugs. The Xbox One's actually heading forward and doing performance updates, and this is great. I mean, it's great. Okay, now probably the second last thing we're going to talk about in news, and then we're going to have a slight break for about. Then we're going to move on. Not a slight break. We're going to move on. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs has 9 special editions confirmed, and also Ubisoft today after confirmed the official resolution and frame rate on Watch Dogs on the next gen consoles is not 1080p at 60 FPS. So that's big and controversial there. Really big and controversial. I mean, couldn't get any better than that.
I think Watch Dogs might be. I'm not saying it probably will be, but it might be one of those games that will, like, be recognized at like the end of 2014.
Yeah, I don't see it stealing the show. I mean, it got hyped for a couple of minutes.
Well, you said that about Titanfall, but it's a
I
good
did.
game.
I never believed the Titanfall hype train. I never, ever believed the Titanfall hype train. That, honestly, I'm not going to bag out Titanfall because it does look amazing, stunning. But I never believed it. I never believed the hype train. I mean, you saw my video. My phone went off. What's happening? Oh, good Call of Duty. Moving on to our last bit of news. Grand Theft Auto has officially sold 33 million copies. I know you're not too big of a fan on this, but 33 million's a lot.
And out of all those copies, I still don't have one.
You should, after you get some DLC.
I won't, though. You see, that's the problem.
You're an asshole. Oh god. Nah, but yeah, 33 million copies is a good fair amount. I mean, it's better than some games. Cough, cough. Okay, we're gonna move on now. We're gonna move on from news. It's a big thing. Okay, okay. Let's talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about another GTA thing. I know. Have you looked any of this up on YouTube? Well, GTA brought out its High Life DLC.
Yeah, I've already heard about this.
Thanks. Very popular. I like it. You just sit there quietly. I think you're so
Contemplating.
contemplating. You need to get it. It's so good.
Yeah, people kind of like. You play GTA, right? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
DLC free or do you have to pay for it?
Yeah, it's free. GTA offers free DLC. That yawn.
It's probably a wise decision to make its DLC free. Because, I mean, with the DLC, they have all that new stuff that you gotta buy. And of course, like, it costs in-game money. And I heard that an easy way to get that money in-game is to buy it with actual, MP points, or
Dollars.
as they do now, actual
There's
money.
no Microsoft points. There's dollars now, so it's universal.
Yeah, still kind of used to MP points.
Yeah, well, I like me. I don't do that. I mean, some people do it. I mean, like some of the bigger YouTubers do it and do that sort of stuff to show off the what's the names?
Show off how much money they got.
Oh, not really that. It's just to show off the stuff. Like in the new Highlight DLC, there's this car I really like. It's like at Lamborghini, and I think it's great. It's absolutely stunning. I'm mind blank there. Sorry, guys. What's it called? Zentorno looks pretty good. I mean, I'm still waiting on Heist. Like the big seller for DLC and GTA Online in general was the Heist, and you still get a lot in campaign. But just come on, Rockstar, what is with it? I mean, God, get shit out. It's not like you just had fucking 4 years or something like that, 4 or 5 years to get this new GTA out and completed. Yet you're still fixing it all.
Dude, I can hear you scraping something in the background.
Sorry, yeah, that was my screen. You're not dropping on it.
Speaking of DLC taking forever, Call of Duty.
Oh my god, don't get me started.
When
Call of
is
Duty
your
DLC.
invasion going to come out? Because
Yeah, you're taking a bit. I mean, a month, a month before PS4 and PC get DLC at all, even, and they haven't even given us a little teaser for Invasion. Nothing. So boring. I mean, what has it been? Onslaught and Devastation. Oh, let's talk about Devastation. Devastation has to be the worst DLC they've brought out. I mean, well, apart from
tell me to buy
Extinction.
it.
I'm telling you, buy it so you can play Extinction. Look, let's not talk about that because that's another thing that's coming to my channel is an Extinction series. Hopefully, if we finish Extinction. But yeah.
We're terrible at the game.
Shh, don't tell everyone that. Yeah, we are pretty bad at the game. We get like literally like 2/3 of the way into Extinction on Nightfall and fail so hard.
Um, they keep on releasing micro DLC.
Oh yes, micro DLC. I was just checking this still doing micro DLC. Bunyip over here the other day sent me a little video from Ali. Even though I don't hold Ali to personal opinion, but I do think he's not a bad YouTuber, just a bad person.
You
Oh,
just
that no yawn. Pardon?
you just dislike him. By the
Yeah, I
way, here come
dislike
the
him.
hate comments.
Yeah, hate comment. Oh, I hate Ali. Oh, I don't care. Fuck Ali. Honestly, I think he's a wretch.
Yeah, but yeah, with the all DLC and that,
Yeah, but the
it's
micro DLC we got to talk about is they're releasing the Spectrum camo stuff. They're releasing
the
what
astronaut suit.
an astronaut suit. What? They're releasing unicorn camo. What? They're
Yeah, they're
finally
releasing.
releasing. Yeah, they're finally releasing Extinction camo too.
Hmm. Um, I've noticed with this micro DLC pack though that it doesn't come with a legend pack, so I think
Yes,
there's.
yeah. Legend pack is what's missing for this one.
I've also noticed a type of theme in it, like you know, like how they had when they first released the first one, it was Captain Price,
Yeah,
and the second one was Makarov,
yeah,
and obviously the third one was Soap.
yeah.
There's like a theme going on. That's like a hero, villain, hero, villain, and there isn't that many villains in Call of Duty that are
Oh, that's a good
worth
thing for a
notable.
comment. Leave down the comments on this video. Leave down who do you think the next Legend pack will be and why. I reckon that's a good thing. Do that. So leave it in the comments. Leave who you think the next Legend pack will be and why. And
Um, uh, I heard dude would be General Shepard. I don't know.
maybe I don't know. It's interesting.
I don't know. There's
Why
an
would
Easter egg about it.
yeah? All I want to know is I got a bit close to the mic there. Sorry guys. I want to know why exactly are they bringing out the Spectrum Camo DLC? I mean, wasn't it supposed to be a special thing?
Well, I mean, they did that with the ah gone mind blank. Oh, the ghost mask. I
That's
think his name
true.
is Simon Riley. Riley Simon. He was from Modern Warfare 2, right? Don't judge me. But they brought out his mask and the things he got with him.
Mm,
So for like people who actually pre-ordered the game and got that, this is kind of a how should I say? It's kicking the ball.
yeah. I get that. That too. That ghost mask, the ghost mask. That's a very good point. Why Call of Duty? That's that. I'm going to tweet at them right. Yeah, I'm going to tweet at them right now. I'm going to tweet at Call of Duty. At Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Come on. Call of Duty A and Z. Why you? Why are you releasing? Why are you releasing stuff that people get special a couple months after the game comes out? Why are you releasing stuff that people get special because of a pre-order a couple months after the game comes out? I tweeted the Call of Duty.
Um. Also, I was going to say this earlier, but it kind of blanked my mind right now. Um. I'm thinking about pre-ordering Advanced Warfare, and you know how it comes with the two camos.
Yeah, I get that. That's a good point. The Advanced
Yeah,
Warfare
but
thing, like I've pre-ordered Advanced Warfare already. Obviously, I'm really enjoying Advanced Warfare. I mean, it's great. I honestly, I love it. I absolutely love it. And for it to bring out camos in both Black Ops 2 and Ghosts is really good too, because getting that variety over the variety of the both games. Like, I mean, I know you don't have Black Ops 2, but I mean, I go back
yeah,
and play Black Ops 2 once a month, maybe once, twice a month if I'm lucky, just to get that variety up. But I mean, sometimes you just don't have that option in Call of Duties to get something like that. I mean, that was great. Honestly, I wish they did that with Ghosts for Black Ops 2 and MW3. If they released a camo for
oh
MW3
yeah,
for Ghosts.
didn't they release the camo for Black Ops 2?
Yeah, they released the camo for Black Ops 2 for Advanced Warfare as well. And that's what I'm saying, is...
No, for Ghost, like as in they released the camo for Ghost. I'm pretty sure you had it on your guns for a while.
Yeah, in Black Ops 2 they released a camo for pre-ordering, and I mean, that's great. I honestly, like, that's special, but then anyone can get it if they paid for it. I mean, you go put $10 on a pre-order, get your camo, and then go away. I know it's a bit stupid personally. What I think they should do is, when you get the pre-order, you get the code, but you have to like, if you get the game, you get a code in the game that gives you like extra stuff with that camo pack, and it lets you keep the camo pack. But if you haven't got the game, you just pre-ordered it, it'll delete the camo pack on you. Like, so you can't do shit with it.
Hmm. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order it, but Black Ops 2, I sold that game. I was thinking about giving away the camo for it.
Oh yeah, true. I think you use one code. I don't know. When I get my code, when I get my code through, I'll have a look. And if he does if okay, do you want to make a deal with me? If you do pre-order and there's two separate codes, how about we give away on Third Sphere? We give
Okay.
away that Black Ops 2 camo if it comes with a second code. So down in the comments, if you want to win that camo, tell us why you want to pre-order Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And while we're on the topic, let's talk Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Oh my god, this thing looks amazing. I give you a clap, Sledgehammer Games. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for this Call of Duty game.
Um, the one thing that annoys me about not necessarily the game, but people who are talking about the game. Either they're hyping it up that much, or they're saying it's copying Halo, or Titanfall, or Crisis.
Oh, up, or you mean talking it down?
No, they're just like in general.
Hyping it up to be a shit game.
Yeah, like they did the same with Ghosts, and well, we know where that train wreck went.
Exactly. I mean, you have a fantastic point. But I don't see the point in them hyping it up, because this game has been in development for nearly 3 years now. I mean, come on, it's pretty alright. Like, as far as I know, Sledgehammer Games helped produce MW3, right?
Yeah,
And then apparently they started on Advanced Warfare. But as they've said, they've pulled some stuff from, looks like District 9-ish. I don't know if they haven't directly said that, but it looks like District 9-ish with the exocells and suits and stuff. I'm pretty excited about that personally.
um, I don't know why people are saying it looks like Titanfall, because I mean, 3 years, people. I doubt that they took the design from Titanfall. Unless Titanfall was being made for longer than for years.
Exactly. Titanfall's only been doing it for like a year and a half, two or something. Isn't it?
Halo, on the other hand, I'll laugh at that. One, simply because there's nothing really in it that looks like Halo.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because
Sure, it's maybe in the future, but Jesus Christ.
Advanced Warfare to me is going to be, I'm going to call it early, and I hate calling it early, but honestly, in my mind, I think it's going to be, to date, the best Call of Duty story. Simple as.
I just
And
want to hear Kevin Spacey's voice.
yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if he actually gets it right. Like if it's a matter of blending Kevin Spacey's famousness, their hyped up future story, and Call of Duty. Like you can't go so far into the future. It's 2054, right? And talk about it's Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is based on a militia
PMC.
company, private militia company, a PMC, taking over the world. But you can't base it on that and keep it Call of Duty if you don't have the Call of Duty aspect in there of that stupidly annoying gunplay that everyone is going to love. I mean, if they get this right and this campaign is thick with story like Ghost was. I mean, Ghost was a really short story, but it was thick with story, and there was always something to do. There was always something to shoot at. There was always something to use these special gadgets on.
Mm.
But on the other hand, Black Ops 2 in the future gameplay, like these future Call of Duty games, all these games in the future now Call of Duty, has really, that's where they went wrong. They started off wrong, and then Ghost has come back, and it's brought it up a notch, but it's not enough for me to go, oh wow. And then they've released this Advanced Warfare trailer, and I'm going, this looks good. If they can execute, if they can get the gunplay right, if they can get the story right, if they can get their multiplayer right, and if they can get their hype train right, this game is going to be amazing.
One thing I've noticed with the Call of Duty series itself, that the older games seem to get better as the newer games get bad. Like, nobody really liked Black Ops 2 because of all the bad things that were in it, such as, the bad hitboxes, overpowered guns, and all that. After like a month of Call of Duty Ghost was out, I think people had enough of it and just kind of went back.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like not cutting shit to Call of Duty Ghost, because would you agree with me saying that honestly, I enjoy Ghost multiplayer over Black Ops 2, over MW3, over Black Ops 1.
no, not that much MW3 because I was good at that, as I should say.
Yeah, it's that's another aspect of Call of Duty, is you have to be good at the game. You have to be good at this. It's essentially an arcadey shooter to enjoy yourself, especially if you're like us. Especially if you're like us, you've got to have the level of consistency with your gameplay, and you get bored really quick, especially in a group, because we usually play a 6-man group most of the time on Ghosts or Black Ops 2 when we used to play Black Ops 2, and if we weren't winning, if we weren't beating it up there, if it wasn't a constant struggle for the multiplayer maps, if it wasn't a constant struggle in like a search and destroy game or a search and rescue game now in Ghosts, or pardon me, we wouldn't be having fun. And I mean, like, probably a prime example is, you'd probably agree with me on this, is when we're playing Ghosts, we get in a lobby and there's people with riot shields and C4. I mean, that just wrecks the game for me. It honestly makes me so pissed off. I just want to crack the game in half because I'm not having fun.
Yeah, just a disclaimer, it's C4 that's running in game, not the riot shield. Don't diss the total.
Yeah, I get the shield. The shield, I don't mind the shield too much, but you using C4 or noob tubes and then hiding behind your shield, especially when they say they fixed the animation for the stupid fucking shield, and they haven't, is exploiting a glitch, which is cheating. It's simply cheating. Like there's
It,
no other word for it. And when
you
you
may call it
cheat,
something else, but technically it is still a form of cheating.
it just doesn't make the game fun for anyone. And that's where I get my intense rage, and I want to snap a disc in half and throw my guts up all over it. Because this game that was 5 minutes ago was making me jump for joy because we made this awesome play, or we were just doing well enough to have a joke with the other team, or we were getting our asses beaten, but the other team wasn't beating us by much. It's there where you're having fun, where it's the tug and pull of the Call of Duty game. But when people totally exploit things, or especially connection based stuff, if Call of Duty mucks up and gives you like an American connection or an American to us, I get that sometimes to people. Or in gun games, pretty good one where people knife, or the bullshit knifing, or the hard scoping. I'm not going to say hard scoping snipers, but the hard people who sit beside corners with shotguns, or uh, C4 or something. It just, when you exploit a game mechanic and exploit it over and over again, game after game, I don't see where you're having fun, and I definitely don't see other people having fun. It's just, if Call of Duty Advanced Warfare doesn't get this right, then this game is going to go down and burn in the pits of hell.
Yeah. But I think that's what happens in, like how I said, in Call of Duty, when the new one's released, the old one gets better. I think that's what happens. Like all the quick scopers and all the people that do like BS plays and that go to the new one. Well, the old people will, the actual people that play fair, have a good time, have a good laugh, still sit back at the old Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's more of a this and that sort of thing.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna diss quickscopers. I know, because I myself, I'm a sniper, and I'm gonna say I'm a sniper. I'm not a quickscoper. I'm not a feeder. I'm not a trick shot. I'm a sniper. I'm not any. I'm a mixture of all of them. I don't banter, but you don't see me going into games and running a shotgun or dual-wield automatic pistols or something with a sniper with like a thermal or something, and you sit in a corner. I mean, I don't do that. I don't go and do that. And that's what you see. Like, we get on Ghost regularly, and we see that, and that really brings the gunplay down. And like people do, it's not just for snipers. That people do that with shotguns. People do that with silenced ARs. People do that with LM overpowered LMGs. Like LMGs, any LMG, if you put a thermal sight and a suppressor on an LMG these days in Ghost, you're gonna kill everyone. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you've got that reticle pointing on them, you're gonna kill everyone. And it's annoying. It honestly is annoying.
Hmm.
Okay, I just eh.
What was the last thing?
Another thing to talk about. Well, Advanced Warfare. We don't really have much to talk about with Advanced Warfare. I mean, it's not really getting anything right, but at the same time, it's not really getting anything wrong yet. It's
Um,
all
the thing that
fun and games.
I kind of question about Advanced Warfare is, in the campaign, how we're seeing all these cool things, like climbing up walls, doing all this stuff, hover bikes, helicopters going invisible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not going to be in multiplayer, and I know it, because they did the same with Black Ops 2. Like, they had all these good weapons and all that in the single player, even weapons back from, like, when you go into the past, they weren't in the multiplayer, which I reckon would have made it better if they were in the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Except maybe some things, but now I'm just gonna get nitpicky. Other than that, you know they're saying like something about how should I say this? The exoskeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying like, ugh, I'm getting mixed up with words here, but they're saying like, it has all these different abilities, or you'll be able to do this in multiplayer. Certain abilities, that's how you level up. I'm not too sure about it because I mean, the higher level people are gonna have better abilities than everyone else. Plus, there's probably gonna be glitches with those abilities. So, oop, what's going on here?
No, it's just me.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Um, other than that, I'm just waiting for Advanced Warfare to release in multiplayer gameplay. Speaking of games that have to show gameplay in general, I am waiting on Halo.
Halo, yes, this shall be an interesting topic. Indeed. It's gonna. Just hope it doesn't let us down.
Oh, it won't let me down, I know that.
You did. But, I mean,
Hey
it could
man,
let me down because it's been promised and we've got one, what, minute long trailer?
hmm.
And, like, seriously. It's not living up to me. Personally, 343, they might just kill it. And I'm gonna not like that
But I mean,
because I'm not a Halo fan, but I'm definitely into the Halo series and I wouldn't like to see it die when there's more stuff promised for it.
but I mean, people were saying like, I know this is an old game, well, not that old, but it's still quite old. Halo 4 was like, oh, that's the worst Halo. Like, it's 343's first try. Maybe not its first try, but it's kind of their first try without Bungie behind them. Or in front of them, either way. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you still have to give them, like, applause for thinking of an actual story behind it, because there's not that much left in it.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's not that much left in it, but they could have provided a little bit more. Personally, I don't see I don't see anything big coming from that trailer. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't see anything big coming from that trailer. I don't like how it's going. It's kind of annoying me, like because as I say I'm not a Halo fanboy, but I'm definitely into the Halo series, and I wouldn't mind seeing another installment with
Mm.
a good storyline and that keeps me interested.
There's
I
been
mean,
things released about Halo 5 for the E3.
what is that?
You know, I was telling you about the tech demo a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, the tech demo. That's not really a game demo. It's more of a tech demo for using in the game. It shouldn't do too much to it, but yeah, it mm, see, it's hard to sway me from my view, but I mean, I better have it open for you, otherwise I'm just not gonna see it. I'd really like that. Um, any other topics you want to talk about while we're here?
Um, what else is there to talk about?
Really? Nothing much. I mean, we've exhausted all my stuff. Um, so I expect that was it then. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning into Addictions One. I know it's been a bit slow today. We're hoping to have at least one more person on. Uh, I'm thinking 2 weeks. I'm gonna say 2 weeks time. It'll probably be live stream on a Friday, early Friday night, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning into Addictions number one. We're just starting off this podcast. It's a gaming slash internet news podcast. Hope you oh shit, you guys have enjoyed. New video coming from me hopefully on Sunday. I don't know if it'll be Sunday yet or tomorrow afternoon, which is a Friday for us. Um, you've been here with Pedosphere and Ninja Bunyip 72. Guys, thanks for watching Addictions. I hope you tune in next time.
Peace.